Hi everybody, it's X and welcome back to another episode reaction of the Apothecary Diaries. Today we're checking out episode 9 and 10 of season 2, and I gotta first and foremost apologize for my last reaction, guys. I definitely had a few mistakes happen and a few things that I got wrong that I was saying out to everyone else. I want to kind of correct those things right now, so bear with me very fast, guys. We had some kind of memory from Jinchi where he remembered his father, and that was the whole reveal, that he now believed that the Emperor wasn't his father, but in fact his brother. And we know that Lady Adwa from season 1 is his mother, but I naturally assumed that he was talking about the Emperor being his father. So I talked over all of it, kind of missed the whole point of it, and I didn't really understand, and I was even still talking about the Emperor being his father at the end of that episode. So I want to kind of correct that. I now understand that Jinchi is kind of thinking of him as his brother, not a father, and I'm really interested to see more of that story play out because there is a lot of things happening and a lot of misinformation being spread around between these characters, and I can't wait for Maomao, I'm sure, to be the one to figure it all out and to lay it all out for everybody who might be confused, which is also myself, of course. So I apologize for that, guys. If you feel like I miss anything in the reaction, please let me know in the comments. I will do my best to correct it in the next video. I also wanted to point out that I didn't understand the terminology of some of these things. So when they said originally that the Empress Dowager was coming in, I thought that meant the wife of the Emperor, not his mother. And once I was corrected on that, I do know that the Empress Dowager means his mother, not his wife. And then I kind of realized, wait, I don't think he ever even had a wife. Like, there's so much stories in different media where like the emperor or a king or something has like this legal wife to like be the public eye and things like that, but on the side he has concubines or mistresses or something like that that he uses for pleasure. So I was thinking of something like those lines, and I apologize again for any misinformation I might have spread in that last reaction. We're moving forward now. I think I got it all right in my head, guys, and I can't wait to see what happens next. Last reaction, we did also have the Shrine of Choosing, where we learned all about this procedure to basically kind of go in and choose the next emperor with the help of a concubine and things like that. There was color blindness involved. It's a family trait being passed down. That is something to remember moving forward, and I can't wait to see more of that story and the lore and everything else that we learned about last time play out further. I'm having a lot of fun this season, and I can't wait to see more, guys. So thank you so much for joining me. As always, it means so much that you're here, and if you haven't already, please like this video. Please subscribe to the channel for more reactions coming soon. We also have a Patreon where you can help support this channel, so feel free to check it out. The link's in the description below. Thank you to those of you that have already done so. And on Patreon, if you use this episode reaction for $1 a month, that's unedited and unfiltered. It means a lot if you consider, so please do if you can. And here we go with episode 9 of the Apothecary Diaries season 2. Let's go. And before I actually hit this play button, I gotta mimic these opening credits. I've been practicing, and here we go, guys. We're gonna do this together. Let's see if I get this right. Here we go. I think I got that. It's so fun. I apologize, man, but I had to do it. We are running out of episodes. This opening credits, I believe, changes after episode 12, so we only have next video or 2 more videos, I guess, to kind of enjoy these credits. This has become one of my favorite openings now, and I can't decide whether I like it most but it's like tied with all the rest. Like, they're all just tied for first because it's just so good, and this has grown on me so much. And I love it, guys. I love it. Anyway, in addition to everything else I've been talking about, guys, the Empress Dowager showed up in the last episode and basically confronted Maomao. She knows how Maomao kind of solves a lot of problems and mysteries going on around the palace. So she asked her, saying, hey, I believe I cursed the late emperor, the emperor's father. You know, and I want to kind of see, was it a curse? Did I mess up something? So now Maomao's kind of tasked with investigating the death of the former emperor and learning all about all of that. And I feel like we're going to get a big details and cool information go on in this episode. I can't wait for it, guys, because I'm really excited for it to continue everything else that we've kind of learned so far going into this episode. And it's cool, man. It's just such a good backstory and good lore and everything else. So let's go. Maomao did ask a favor first.
His building will be torn down.
And we didn't get to hear what that was.
We would like you to investigate before that happens.
It's been 6 years since he passed away. Once his room's torn down, the only thing to remember him by will be his grave. I will need to make one request.
Request?
The room where the Emperor last resided. Do you think it would be at all possible for us to enter?
Okay, so there's our request.
Ask for permission.
She wants to go in that forbidden room.
Getting the Emperor's approval shouldn't be hard, as long as his mother puts a good word in for us.
It's been a while since you were our guest here. You get plenty of rest.
I will. How extravagant. Reading by candlelight.
Ah, yes. If you would like, you can go and pick one out from the back room. Curious, aren't you?
I would never dream of stealing anything, ma'am! I was just looking.
Oh, I know.
A collection of children's toys?
Huh?
Yes. Master Jinchi's favorites. Maomao.
Oh,
I'm
old
curious,
Jinchi toys.
What's your honest opinion of him?
Well, I think he's a good boss. As long as those rare medicines keep coming.
Would you care to elaborate? If he played with one more than others, in here they would go. Whenever I did, though, he would cry uncontrollably.
You can have just as much fun with this one.
I don't want it! The other toy! I want to play with that one now, not a drum!
Poor Gaoshun would always go through such great pains to bring new toys to placate him with little luck.
Man, Gauchman has
you
the
take
Paul
away his
Rudd effect. Like, he hasn't aged
Because
much
if you
at
grow
all.
too attached to one thing, you can lose sight of all else. We needed the boy to grow up quickly and act like an adult, whether he liked it or not. At least, that was what his mother wished for him.
His mother. A painting?
So that's where I put it. I was told I needed to throw it out years ago.
What was that?
Oh,
Truly a peculiar rock. I wonder where
that was something
mischievous
from the
little boy
previous
found it.
episode,
Did
a
you
quick
take this from
flashback.
him
We don't know much
immediately?
about it.
Of course. I mean, how clean can anything picked off the ground be?
Good call. This is poison.
How would he get it?
I'd like to know that myself. When Master Jinchi was young, did he ever make visits to the inner court?
Sometimes he would visit, yes.
Anshi's curse? And the reason why the late Emperor's body didn't decompose. I can clear everything up tomorrow.
Oh man, she's got to
Would
figure
you
it out.
mind waiting until I do that?
She knows something.
Master Jinshi's joining us too. I was trying to keep this from becoming a huge deal. This stinging smell. It can't simply be from the mold. A brush with a tip cut off to make it straight. I knew it. Do you know if the late Emperor painted as a hobby?
Just one time, he had created a portrait for me. He made me promise to keep it between us. If others found out, they would take away his supplies.
And that's his nervous tick. I'm
Why is he
sure he
nervous?
thinks he's acting calmly. Did the late Emperor exclusively paint inside of this room?
We cannot say for sure. However, when he started closing himself off in here, he was seen to by the same servant.
Would you mind finding them? It's harder than I thought. And has a particular smell.
So it's like
Translucent shards on
the smell
floor.
from paints killed him?
Markings like someone was furiously cleaning. When you follow the trail, there are more the closer you get to the wall.
Oh,
It feels soft.
hidden
It
wall.
must have layers of thick paper under it.
I brought him.
I know you.
I wanted to ask you a few things.
This man's a former slave. He cannot speak.
In that case, please shake or nod your head. This room, were there once paintings in here? I'm positive there used to be more. Maybe he's just refusing to talk to some random girl.
Or
No,
he's trying to
that's
hide
not
something.
it. Is he hiding something? Is something hidden behind the wall?
Oh, she's got it.
This paper, may I tear it off?
You may proceed. This building will be torn down soon, so if it'll help find answers.
Secret mural.
Oh, wow.
Where did it come from?
The late Emperor must have painted this piece. And the color in the garment worn by this woman. Here, the pigment was created by crushing a mineral called orpiment. Orpiment is a material that contains arsenic. It's toxic, and is known to slow decomposition. He was no stranger to painting with orpiment, and after years of use, it must have gradually absorbed into his body. By the time he passed away, the substance must have coursed through him.
So he did paint a lot more than they
Who knows how long he
realized.
spent painting here, in secret. It would be considered an inappropriate pastime for a man of his station.
Okay,
At
yep.
least to the people around him. To be able to paint so many pictures, someone had to acquire the tools. My guess would be his mother. The woman in this picture knew how her own child was wholly unfit to be emperor. So when her son accidentally ended up on the throne, she gathered power to protect him. So much so, she would end up becoming an empress herself. I'm afraid that's all I can say.
Yes, you did well, Apothecary.
Man, I just gotta say kudos to Maomao because I was expecting
like
this mystery to
she's trying
be
to send questions
ongoing
to
for a
someone beyond the
while.
skies.
But she figured this
Look at
out
me,
in half an
Getting
episode.
all emotional.
It's crazy.
Oh, how I seethe with rage.
Oh,
The paint has faded, but her presence remains as strong as ever. Maybe I'm one of the girls depicted here. No. As far as he was concerned, I was nothing but a passing thought.
oh man.
This scar I carry is the only thing allowing me to be the mother of this nation. My father was a bureaucrat, and my mother was his concubine. I had a young-looking face, but my monarchy came early. Father used that to his political advantage.
It's terrible, man.
I entered the rear palace
Terrible.
as the lady-in-waiting of a mid-rank concubine. The woman I served was my half-sister who was raised like a princess, unaware of our father's intention.
The Emperor is visiting. I saw him from a distance the other day.
Gosh,
I
man,
can't
he's gonna
believe
pick
how
this younger
handsome he
one,
is.
and the
Is that
sister's gonna be
so?
all pissed, not understanding,
Hello, my Emperor.
because we know he's not a good guy. He's like a pedophile type of guy.
Please, won't you come inside?
Don't touch me! Majesty.
I could have consoled the half-sister I served, or apologized to the Emperor on her behalf. Instead,
Oh my gosh. Because she knows that's what he likes. She knows it'll help her family.
Are you all right?
at that moment, our fates were sealed with only a glance. In my eyes, he saw only my girlish ambition. I carried the Emperor's child and was put in grave danger countless times. Fortunately, the child was a boy, and the Empress accepted him officially as her grandson. There once was a girl who gave birth to a daughter. She claimed that the girl was the late Emperor's, but he denied it, saying he knew nothing of it. A doctor was declared the father and was exiled with the baby.
Well,
Back
that-
then,
oh,
only
that's gonna
doctors
come
could
into
enter
play
the real
probably.
palace without castration.
The whole
But after that, even they
bloodline
weren't immune from
lineage
the
thing, I'm
procedure.
sure.
The one in charge of my operation, too. How unfortunate for him. The girl who gave birth to the so-called daughter was confined to the rear palace. More than likely, she never left while she was alive. The seasons came and went. I grew from a little girl into a young woman, and the late Emperor stopped visiting me. Truly, what a pathetic excuse for a man. Nothing more than a puppet for the Empress, who can only converse with little girls.
Not even looking at each other. Or he's not looking at her, I should say. Because he likes them younger.
To have that wretch forget about me, it will not stand.
Yo. Jeez.
You look frightened, my Emperor. Maybe it's because I'm no longer a child, or perhaps it's the scar on my belly. He begged for forgiveness as I spat curses into his ears. All those young girls who fell victim to him, his mother, the Empress. Prepare yourself. I wanted him to remember me more intensely than any of them.
Whoa.
After that night, his mind was destroyed, and he shut himself in that building. I've no interest pursuing who was to blame. Just once, he painted me. And yes, I used to treasure that portrait, but I told Suiren to discard it. I had no need for such things. Just like the late Emperor had no need for me.
Jeez, man.
One time, many years back, I recall him coming to see the two of us.
That's right. How long ago was that?
You know, that's when I found this. It's the orpiment from that time.
Where did you...
Suiren finally gave it back to me today. His work, I think I saw a piece when I was still a young boy. It was a painting of a young girl in light-colored robes. I'm sure I picked this up because it reminded me of it.
I thought I told her to get rid of it.
It's strange. I recall you favoring garments in this color long ago.
Quite the resemblance. So I feel like she's understanding now a little bit.
Long ago.
That woman in the painting, is she really the Empress, I wonder?
I don't know. Or rather, I choose not to know. But let's change the subject.
Because it's not a good story, I'm sure. In her eyes, I should say.
Oh, she's proven to be quite useful.
Even I can tell there's more to it than that. After all, I've watched you for years. You really should hide your favorites better. Or someone else may hide them from you.
Yo, jeez. Wow, okay. That was good. That was interesting. You know, it definitely paints the late Emperor in a whole new light. I guess not a similar light, because you kind of go into it knowing he wasn't a great guy, but this just solidified all of that, and it made you really feel sorry for her, man. I wasn't sure, because you always hear like, oh, the mother-in-law's walking into the scene, you know, you gotta like, oh my gosh, like be on tiptoes or something. But this is a cool lady, and this is like somebody that tried to make the best of her misfortune, I think, you know. And I hope she's going to be around. I hope she's not done after this episode. Like, I hope she'll be like a recurring character and stuff. And she definitely caught that similar resemblance between her emperor and Jinshi, and maybe she kind of realizes that Jinshi is more than who he appears to be, kind of thing. I don't know. So I'm excited, and she's been watching him, she said too. So I'm excited for more of that to play out, guys, to see what she really knows, to have all this get kind of thrown out there and everyone find out. Like, I'm curious to see how that's going to go. We're going to go in the next one, guys. So here we go. All right, guys, here we go. Episode 10 of season 2.
Ladies in waiting. All 3 are sisters. I'm Haku, Koku, and Sekyu.
Well, that is not going to be confusing
I see
at
the
all.
resemblance.
We're going to learn all those
I
names
trust
so
you've
easily.
been well.
Yes, but it really has been too long.
And I'm being quite sarcastic
all
if
know
you didn't
each
pick up
other?
on that.
Yes, we all actually come from the same hometown.
I am Maomao, the taster, Lady Kokulu.
You're confusing me with my sister.
I am.
Oh, here we
You're
go.
Sekyu, then?
She's already mixing them up.
Oh.
From this point on, we'll wear colored hairbands that match our names.
Oh, there you go.
So you know who's who.
Yes, that should help out. Not the best first impression. I guess I'll have plenty of time to learn. With the new ladies-in-waiting joining, the amount of work per person has been cut down. Seeing how Lady Gyokyo's pregnant, the Jade Pavilion needs all the extra help it can get. I'm sure that's only part of the reason, though. It is also to balance things out with Concubine Lowland's Garnet Pavilion.
Yeah, she has like
which
over
has a
50.
huge head count. Thank you,
Makes you wonder
everyone.
why.
Well, the shed calls to me.
But
Like, what is she
Maomao?
planning? I don't know if I trust that
Confused.
one.
So Maomao lives in a shed, and she doesn't have quarters here?
Seems strange.
You are going to be accompanying me to a special event tonight. As luck would have it, we're the only ones free this evening. Right, put this on. So, you look just like me.
Aren't you going to be too warm in that?
It's going to get chilly real soon. Here we are.
Good evening. Will you both be joining us?
Yes, and truly, this is quite an honor.
Did you girls know this place was used during the reign of the late Emperor? There aren't as many.
It's another
court
new
ladies
location.
compared to those days.
Just saying. We're being thrown
But
so
for
many
occasions
locations
like
throughout this
it's
season.
Perfect. Find an open spot to sit and we'll start. Are we all ready then?
Yep. Just 12 people on a hot day in a closed-off room.
On this night, we have gathered to enjoy 13 spine-chilling tales of terror.
Oh, man.
13 tales?
It's like a ghost story?
From that moment on,
This is the
every
Midnight
night at the
Society,
North
man?
Gates Moat, she was seen throwing herself into the water. Eventually, a court lady who pitied her came to scatter flowers at the site. That's when a voice from nearby spoke.
The servant girl slowly rose up from the water and spoke to her. That day, the one who pushed me in and made me drown. It was you!
Am I the only one who found it predictable?
Oh man, she's gonna
So
like
Lady Yin was
debunk
a
all
scaredy
these
cat,
stories
but likes
probably,
these kinds of stories.
or she's gonna deliver her own that's gonna be the most terrifying, and she's gonna brush this off like, yes, it was
Seems
just
like this
Wednesday, it was just some
get-together
random
involves taking turns
normal
telling
day for
ghost
me,
stories, then blowing out the candle after you're done.
or all the above. Who knows?
Unfortunately, most of them sound like rumors overheard around the palace.
Good evening.
Je suis.
Oh,
Squid
she's
Eye.
there too.
Sure thing.
This tale, it originates from my own hometown. Near the village, there was a forest the residents were always told never to enter. But one day, out of desperation, a child broke this rule. The harvest had been poor that year. The child was so hungry. When he returned, he told his mother, "I know a good secret. There's lots of food in the forest." But when the other villagers found out he stepped foot into the woods,
This is gonna be an
the boy
interesting one because we're
and his
actually
mother
seeing it.
were ostracized. The two, now alone, had nothing to eat and grew thinner every day. But still, nobody tried to help them. And then one night, someone saw a mysterious glowing light floating into the family's house. The next day, the village elder was told about the sighting and went to visit them. The child was already dead, his mother not that far
Wow.
behind him. Hey, let me tell you a good secret. But before she could, the woman drew her last breath. She passed away with a strange smile
Jeez.
on her face. Locals still fear the forest, regarding it as forbidden. Anyone who enters will be attacked by a demon in their homes, and their souls will be devoured.
I see.
What do you see, Maomao?
Mama's not impressed.
I'll tell you later. Why am I so tired?
This tale takes place in a distant, faraway land in the east. A monk was returning from a foreign nation after finishing funeral rites. The monk was eager to get out of danger, when suddenly an old house appeared in front of him.
Venerable one, are you lost?
I was on my way home, but night set in. Would you allow me to stay here until morning? Just a corner in your shed will do fine.
Oh, you poor thing. I bet you must be exhausted.
The wife welcomed
The guy
monk,
is suspicious.
gave him food and bedding. He thought the least he could do was chant a sutra for her.
Tell me what you're planning to do.
We will be fine.
But it's not fair to me, and you know that. I am so tired of being left alone.
What exactly do you suggest we do then?
Should I intervene? No. Something tells me I mustn't stop chanting the sutra.
Let's use that monk as a replacement.
It's the only way.
It's time. Let us do this. That monk, where is he?
Yo, this is getting creepy.
He escaped. He's gone. He's not here. I have to find him. Else, if I don't, I'll take you.
Oh my god. Oh, jeez, man, this is crazy.
Chanting until the chewing had grown silent. The monk stepped outside. The young couple had vanished. And instead, all he found were insect wings. The monk then clasped his hands together and continued his journey, chanting the
She's
sutra
into this
until
one.
dawn.
What a storyteller. It's like she's a different person. I have a tale. It's from my adopted father. A group of brave young men volunteered to investigate the suspicious activity. That night... As it turns out, it was another man from the same town, walking with a torch.
That's it?
Yes. And grave robbing was his profession. He grew obsessed in a strange curse, and went around digging up corpses to cut up. Harvesting human livers, which he believed were cures for...
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is nonchalant, oh yeah, just an everyday thing, and
You're next, Lady
everyone
Ingwa.
gets freaked out from it.
Oh, I will finish off the night.
Come to think of it, didn't she say 13 stories at the beginning? There are only 12 of us
Why
here.
13?
We're one short.
Wondering that.
This was during the late Emperor's era. Back in those days, the rear palace was rapidly growing.
Something's wrong.
As we know, he preferred the youngest girls to flowering them one after the other. They were doomed to spend the remainder of their days locked in the rear palace, barred from ever leaving. One of these girls became pregnant. She petitioned the late Emperor, but
She
she
drugged?
was never allowed to leave the rear palace. Before death, she said,
Prepare yourself because it's your turn next!
Maomao! No wonder I was getting dizzy. Hurry! Je suis! Lady Ingwa! Get the unconscious to fresh air now! The smoldering fire! It has been filling up the room with smoke this entire time! I'm on it! It took me way too long to realize.
Didn't even think about that, man. That's crazy.
I was so close, but you had to ruin things.
Oh, it was a plan.
That court lady.
So
Wow.
that was an eventful night. The organizer must have taken off beforehand.
Wait up!
Huh? Who's this?
An acquaintance of mine.
Hey, Maomao, you never told me about that story.
Which one?
You know, the one about that Forbidden Forest thing.
The forbidden part is probably just a superstition. But some places are off limits for a reason, and this could be one of them. Forests can provide people with food, but there are also things there you can't eat. Say an outsider entered the woods, consumed something they shouldn't have, and became sick.
Yep. It made me
Word
think
would
of the
get around about how you should
North
be
Woods.
careful when foraging in the area.
And she found that poisonous mushroom
Over
in
the
those
years,
woods.
can
It
earn
could be
its
the very
forbidden
same place in this
reputation.
story.
By the time famine broke out, not only had people long forgotten what could and couldn't be eaten, they probably didn't care. Since they were breaking the rules, they must have entered the forest as the sun set. After they were done foraging, they went home as night set in. There's a type of fungi that's referred to as the moonlight mushroom. They resemble oyster mushrooms and look delicious, but they're poisonous and glow in the dark. If a villager saw someone carrying them from a distance in the night, it could resemble a
There you
floating
go.
spirit. They can be lethal on an empty stomach. Maybe, as she was about to die, the mother was trying to say,
"You can find very delicious mushrooms in the forest, you know."
A final act of revenge on the villagers who abandoned her and her son, you see.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, I guess that explains all that. Neat, thank you. I gotta run. Bye.
Bye.
Now that I know the truth, it's not scary at all. We're back.
Oh, hi.
But what about that
I was
lady? Like,
expecting you
she was
too
some
much
demon
later.
ghost
It was a
lady.
small
Like,
incident that cut things
why
short.
13 and there was only 12? Like, something
The
inside of her? Like, she
organizers knew
disappeared?
it was
Like,
bound
I don't
to
know about
happen.
that.
New organizer?
The court lady who used to run it passed on last year. I thought no one would take over, but someone must have.
What?
She was a nice person and very helpful. She had relations with the late emperor. She said that gathering was the only fun she ever had. I can't say I enjoy those kinds of functions very much. You'd think they would have stopped after she died. Still, I'm glad someone continued the tradition.
That court lady's tale. That was her own experience. Or maybe a prank by someone who knew her. It's a strange world, full of things even I'll never be able to explain.
On this night, we have gathered to enjoy 13 spine-chilling tales of terror.
There were only 12 people in attendance, including our ghostly hostess. I'm glad we didn't become the 13th ghost story. Instead of becoming a spine-chilling night, it turned into a hot, stuffy one. I'm dying here.
What's he up to? Oh, man, like, this little moment with Jinchi, I gotta say, it reminded me of, like, all the season 1 episodes, how, like, they would end with, like, a similar tiny little preview of, like, what's going to be coming in the next episode. And it suddenly dawned on me, like, wait, they haven't really been doing that for every episode. There's been a couple, but like not every episode has alluded to what's next like season 1 had. But this moment tells me that something heavy about Jinchi is going to be coming into play next episode, and we're going to have to wait to find out if that's correct and if that's actually going to be the case. I got to say, though, regarding this episode, this ghost story episode, like, wow. Like, first and foremost, that was crazy. And this would totally be something that you would watch on, like, Halloween night. You know, it's like if you go on, like, streaming, it's like all these episodes of random shows, like, that have, like, a Halloween theme. Like, this would fit in so perfectly with all of that kind of stuff because, wow, like, this was, like, really intense and definitely gave me Are You Afraid of the Dark vibes with, like, the Midnight Society, like I said, like, very cool stuff. But, yeah, like, I guess we're chalking it up to it's a strange world, like Maomao said. Like, things are never going to be fully explained. Like, we're just always going to have to wonder, what was that lady? Like, was she a ghost? Was she a spirit? Was she a demon? Like, all the above? Like, I don't know, man, but that was kind of crazy. Let's see a preview. Next. Oh, they're back finally. That looked like Lihaku. Oh, okay. I don't know. We're going to find out, man. That was a close moment between the two of those characters, and I can't wait for it. It's going to be fun, and yeah, like these episodes, guys, just this whole season, I got to say, is just fantastic. I'm loving this story. I'm loving the things we're learning about the old emperor and the history of this palace and everything like that, and I feel like there's so much more to come. And as I said a video or two ago, I feel like we're learning all of this history for some reason, for some kind of have it, you know, some reason to have it kind of come back into play, or to have some kind of revelation where something similar is happening now in today's world. Something, I don't know. It's too early to tell for me, guys, but I can't wait to find out more. We're going to have more episode reactions coming soon, so be on the lookout for that. And in the meantime, please drop a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this episode and this reaction. I'd love to chat with you guys down below in the comments. In the meantime, we'll be back, like I said, for more. Thanks again for watching. Have a great one, and we will see you next time.